The disappearance of an aircraft, without a trace, presents a profound and unsettling mystery. Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 was en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. MH370, carrying 227 passengers and 12 crew members, vanished on March 8, 2014. The disappearance of a modern aircraft triggered immediate disbelief and confusion. The unprecedented nature of the event amplified the initial bewilderment. The loss of a contemporary aircraft defied conventional explanations and expectations. Viewers interested in unsolved mysteries are encouraged to engage with the content. Subscribing ensures continuous access to more content on unsolved mysteries. The call to action aims to build a community around the topic of unsolved mysteries. The initial phase of the flight proceeds as routine, with standard operational protocols in place. Pilots maintain regular communication with air traffic control, following established procedures. Standard communications ensure adherence to flight plans and maintain situational awareness. The final communication with the aircraft revealed no indication of distress or mechanical issues. Air traffic control logs recorded standard flight parameters and routine exchanges until the moment of signal loss. The absence of any emergency signals or unusual activity prior to the disappearance remains a key element of the mystery. A sudden deviation from the planned flight path occurred, initiating an unexpected change in altitude. This deviation represents a significant departure from the intended trajectory, indicating an anomaly in the flight. The change in altitude, coupled with the path deviation, suggests a potential critical event during the flight. The transponder's sudden cessation of transmission marks a critical moment in the unfolding mystery. The disconnection of the transponder adds to the enigma surrounding the event. Possible causes for the transponder shutdown include equipment malfunction, intentional disabling, or external interference. Military radar briefly detected an anomaly long after civilian contact was lost. This fleeting radar detection suggests a continued presence despite the absence of communication. The sighting implies potential implications for security and further investigation. The international search operation involves a vast number of ships covering a large area of the ocean. Aircraft play a crucial role in the search, providing aerial surveillance and expanding the search perimeter. The search operation requires a large number of personnel from various countries, coordinating efforts to maximize efficiency. Despite extensive search efforts, only a small number of aircraft fragments have been confirmed. The confirmed fragments were located far from the aircraft's intended flight path. The limited amount of debris complicates the investigation into the cause of the incident. The search process profoundly impacts the families of the passengers involved. Families seek answers regarding the fate of their loved ones. The search aims to provide closure for the families affected by the incident. One theory suggests the pilot deliberately diverted the aircraft. Possible motives for pilot suicide include psychological distress or personal issues. Evidence considered includes flight recorder data, communication logs, and pilot background checks. A catastrophic mechanical failure, such as a depressurization event, can incapacitate the crew. Despite the crew's incapacitation, the autopilot system can maintain the aircraft's flight path. The aircraft continues flying on autopilot, unaware of the incapacitated crew. Hijacking hypotheses involve both state and non-state actors, each with distinct motives. State actors may engage in hijacking for geopolitical advantage, espionage, or to destabilize adversaries. Non-state actors' motives can include financial gain, ideological extremism, or causing widespread disruption. One theory suggests the plane landed successfully in a remote, unmonitored area. This scenario implies the aircraft avoided detection systems. A remote landing site would require specific resources and planning. Speculative theories exist regarding the incident, including the possibility of the plane being shot down. Conspiracy theories also circulate, but these lack verifiable evidence. It is important to note that these speculative theories are not supported by concrete evidence. The absence of flight recorders significantly impedes the investigation into the incident. Flight recorders contain crucial data, including cockpit voice recordings and flight data. essential for reconstructing events. Without the flight recorders, investigators must rely on fragmented evidence, making definitive conclusions challenging. Inmarsat satellite data offered initial clues regarding the potential final trajectory. The data analysis suggested possible routes, but lacked the precision for definitive confirmation. Interpretation of Inmarsat data became controversial due to inherent ambiguities and assumptions. Years of investigation and analysis have not yielded conclusive answers. The absence of definitive conclusions raises further questions and necessitates continued inquiry. Unanswered questions underscore the complexity and ambiguity inherent in the subject matter. The disappearance of MH370 remains an unsolved mystery. MH370 serves as a reminder of the inherent uncertainties in air travel. The incident highlights the limits of current knowledge and search capabilities. Viewers are prompted to consider which presented theory seems most plausible. The audience is encouraged to reflect on the potential for the truth to be definitively revealed. An open-ended question encourages viewers to engage with the presented material and form their own conclusions. Viewers are encouraged to subscribe for more content related to unsolved mysteries. Liking the video signals appreciation and helps promote the content to a wider audience. Sharing the video expands the conversation and allows others to engage with the unsolved mysteries. Flight simulations can visually recreate accident scenarios to analyze contributing factors. Route maps can illustrate the intended flight path versus the actual trajectory, revealing deviations. Images of debris, handled sensitively, can provide crucial physical evidence for forensic analysis. Background music can enhance a scene's emotional impact. Intrigue and mystery can be evoked through specific musical choices. Melancholy undertones in music can add depth and complexity to a scene. Sensitivity is crucial when addressing tragic events to respect the affected families. Avoid sensationalism to prevent further distress and uphold ethical reporting standards. Responsible communication prioritizes accuracy and empathy over dramatic amplification.